You're showing people that you're weak. You're showing people that you don't deserve respect. You're showing people that you're not willing to walk away. So when they're away from you, their brain is not going to reminisce about you, is not going to fear that loss. That conflict will have the opposite effect. The lack of conflict will push the person away. The lack of conflict will make them more aggressive towards you because they know you're not speaking up. They know you're not saying something. They know you're letting yourself get hit and you're not fighting back. And people will notice that from the beginning. From the first thing that they do wrong, they'll notice that your reaction was to say nothing. And what they'll say is that they'll try again and see whether or not their assumptions are true. Like you not letting conflict marinate your relationships. When I say conflict, I mean natural conflict, not psycho Bronx type of energy. No, I mean that, hey man, like lady, you've been canceling our dates a little bit too many times, man. Like, I have a busy schedule. If you're going to make a date, let's follow through. Or, hey man, I noticed that you've been, every time you're around me, you just don't seem like you're that interested in being around me. Can we talk about that? Those things. Now, usually don't talk about that in the first month, right? Once you develop trust with the person, right? Once you know that you guys are consistently seeing each other, you guys can bring up these types of things. But, what I notice in life is that not talking about this never helps. It never helps. It always makes you look weak. But whenever you're willing to do this, it shows people that you're strong, honestly. It honestly shows people that you have mental strength. It shows people that you value yourself having these conversations, and above all, it breaks rapport. In other words, it breaks the pattern you have created. It scrambles your pattern. It makes you more unpredictable, especially if you hesitated doing this, if you hesitated having those types of confrontations. That hesitation, people will sense it. People know that you're hesitant. But if you actually break through your hesitations, they're not going to be able to read you because they felt that they understood you, but now you're confronting them. Now they don't know what to think about you. It breaks all of those negative expectations. Now, if you're in the Bronx, you must be asking me, how much conflict is necessary? Should I complain to them all the time? Well, there's a medium route. Too much conflict will bitter the relationship, and too little conflict will also destroy the relationship. There has to be a middle ground, right? If you're consistently fighting with the person, this is not the type of conflict that I'm talking about. If you're rarely fighting with the person, also that's not what I'm talking about. There's a medium route that we all have to sense for. I can't really tell you what that is, but all I know is if you guys all are always fighting to the point that you're stressed, that you're holding in resentment, that you get what I'm saying? That's not the type of conflict that makes somebody fall in love. It's the type of conflict that you guys don't fight that much, but that every few months you guys have a conversation. That's normal. That's healthy. Now, if you guys never fight, motherfucker, put the halo down. Okay, clearly you guys are not being honest with each other, right? There's always going to be problems. If you guys go on a trip together, you're going to have a problem sometimes. If you guys live together, you guys are going to have a problem. If you guys go out on a date consistently, there's going to come problems because you guys are not perfect. And our job is to bring it up. These things will test how much you guys really like each other. This thing will test. Once you're able to go through a few conflicts together and stay together, you develop what in war people call morale. In other words, when soldiers fight in battle and win battles, it creates a group cohesion. It brings up together. You create a group myth. And you through being battle tested, you guys grow closer together. The more a platoon of people fight together, the closer they become. The more conflicts you guys are able to resolve in a healthy manner, the more the person's gonna like you. Because it's rare to find people who we have problems with and you guys are able to make up. For example, my landlord is always kicking me out of the apartment because I smoke weed, and it's my fault, to be honest with you. But every time she gets mad, she's like, that's it, Alexis, get the fuck out, you're leaving. I'm like, I'm like, no, come on, man, you can't do this. You can't just kick me out on the first day. She's like, okay, let's find something, okay? And then we talk. We have a conversation. It's funny. It's the funniest thing, to be honest with you. But I do notice that the fights that we've had, for some odd reason, makes me feel like more like family, right? The being able to fight and still be cool with each other creates a type of connection that it's not, you don't find too many places, right? It's like that best friend that you're able to fight and get back together. Like, I had a lot of good friends in school where we were like legit, like fight, like legit, like WWF. Like, one time I told my friend, yo, fuck you, that's why you got adopted. He really got adopted. That's the last time I told him that, because he just clocked me in the face. We started crumbling, fighting each other. And then like 10 minutes later, his mom called and she was like, Jojo, what the fuck are you doing fighting that boy? Get up and come upstairs. And he was like, oh, okay. And he went up. The next day, I apologized. He apologized. And we were at the same place talking. Like, nothing happened. And the sensation that I felt was that, okay, we both know each other. Like, we cool. Like, we could fight, but we still got each other's back. Now, obviously, we're not going to be going to fucking Jerry Springer mode here, right? And fighting and suplexing your partners, like fucking rock bottoming them, pile driver, fucking, I forgot what this is called. No, but what you're going to be doing is that you guys are going to show each other that you guys are able to be mad at each other and still like each other, because there is something about being mad at someone and then making up. The body releases oxytocin. It releases feel-good chemicals. It's not just after sex that you release oxytocin. It's also when you're reconciliating, when you're hugging each other, when you're apologizing, when you say, okay, well, let's not do this anymore. These things bring people closer together. And I can promise you, couples who've been together for a long time are really good at this. They're really good at communicating this type of stuff. But if you're not good at communicating, if you're not good at taking responsibility for your mistakes, if you're not good at apologizing, and you're only good at receiving apologies, then you motherfucker, go be single, okay? Do everyone a favor and get the fuck out of the dating market, because you're a problem. If you can't apologize, you are a problem. Anyways. This has happened to me many times, where I fight with someone that I like, friends. I had a friend, Will. We didn't talk for like a year or so, 2. Yeah, we didn't talk for 2 years. He got mad at me for something that I did, to be honest. I piss people off. And we didn't talk for 2 years. And we would be with each other, literally be with each other. And our friend Stevie will be here. And we'll be talking to Stevie through him. One time Stevie was like, dude, I can't do this no more. You guys got to talk together. You guys can't have me talking to me all the time. And so these types of things, being able to go from, I want to choke you, to, hey man, what's going on, man? Let's hang out. Those things bring people together, man. Don't be afraid of conflict. Conflict reveals the nature of the relationship. In conflict, after you can reconciliate, you always love the person more. You always do. Just think about it. Think about any friend you've had that you fought, that you genuinely had like anger, like I'm gonna choke the shit out of you. But then you guys like each other so much that you guys make up. Or that you guys have such good character that you guys are able to talk it out and make up. Hug and say, all right, man, miss you too, man. Let's hang out. Always remember, the only time an army shows their strength, shows people what they're capable of, is only during times of conflict. When people know how strong you are, how high your self-esteem is only when there's moments of conflict. When people can sense how valuable you are and how irreplaceable you are, it's only during times of crisis. When people want to connect with you more, it's only during times of crisis. Crisis reveals everyone's intentions. Crisis reveals everyone's feelings. And if you're having a tough time finding out how the person feels, have some conflict. It'll be the ultimate truth teller right before alcohol. Those things create a stronger bond with people. Embrace it. It's a good thing. Stop avoiding conflict, all right? If you guys want to learn about this, you guys can purchase my course. It's actually Nice Girl and Nice Guy. It's a course about assertiveness training. You guys can, I made it like a few years ago. Click in the description down below to purchase it. It'll teach you these types of strategies. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org and I'll see you guys later. All right, if you guys enjoy these videos about stoicism, dating, relationships, self-help, moving up in life, I would recommend you guys check out some of my courses that I have for sale. These courses are courses for men and women. For example, Nice Girl, Nice Guy is a course about how to become more assertive. Natural Chemistry is a course for women that I have on how to develop strong relationships. Dark Game is a controversial course that I have for guys on how to attract women in their life and keep it. It's not as dark as it seems, but we do talk about some dark psychology in here. Psychological Game of Attraction is a course that we made for women who are single. And as you see, we have a course about how to develop charisma, emotional mastery, which is a course about how to develop a meditation practice and how to improve your emotional life, to become more resilient, to not let rejection hit you so hard, to be able to bounce back from failure. I have a course called Nice Guy, which is a course for guys who are single and guys who want to be able to develop more assertiveness training, right? Most of these courses come at $99. And there you could also purchase the bundle where you guys can purchase all of the courses in one go at a discounted rate, right? We have a bundle for women and a bundle for men. So click in the description down below to check them out. You could browse around and see the courses that you like. And if you don't like them, you guys can ask for a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I'll give you guys the money back, okay? And in fact, we actually have a new one for women right now we're developing. It's called The Feminine Woman. So if you're a woman watching, this course is specifically to help women become more feminine, to embrace their feminine while embracing their masculine energy. And I'm actually going to make a course for that, like that for men, which is called the Masculine Man, which is a course on how to develop masculinity and develop masculine energy, to attract women in your life, to attract business success in your life, to be able to be better socializing, to read people better. It's truly an all-around course. So if you guys want to check out those courses, click on the description down below where it says purchase the courses, and I'll see you guys inside. Bye-bye.